All right, so I am live and I've got a rare chance just to sit here and chill and do whatever. What's up, Kayla? You were invited and you're here, and I appreciate that. So that's great. And what's up, Danny's World? What's up, Laura B? Thank you for the tweet. And what's up, Beatrix Kiddo? I always got to say, I love you and Kill Bill. You were great. You were the star of the show, and that always works out well. And so yeah, today we'll be talking about whatever. Probably just have a chill live. I'll try to get some guests on here. Usually what happens is we hang out for a little bit. I don't say too much. I talk about Twitter. I go off topic sometimes. Then someone comes on. We get on topic. One of the regulars show up. And yeah, we'll just have a fun little day here. What's up, Mary? Texas sounds nice. I'd like to go to Texas one day. I've been through Texas, but I've never actually hung out there much or done any sightseeing, but it sounds pretty nice. What's up, Angel? Nice to see you. What's up, Super 23, Super 23? You've got a very interesting little FU pigs thing there. Okay. Well, sure. I'd say FU to some certain pigs, but not to all pigs, because we need pigs to protect us when things go wrong. They're the first ones you'll be calling, so it's a catch-22 for the FU pigs crowd. Okay. What's up, Shadow? Nice to see you. What's up, Patty? Beautiful Scatoon. Okay. What's up, True North? What's up, True North? Well, I mean, all right, we're not going to get into this. You can't totally be anti-cop. If someone breaks in your house right now and starts smashing shit and stealing your car, who are you going to call? It's a catch-22. You can't really be either way. I'd say anti-bad cop, not anti-good cop, but most of them are good. So, I mean, that's it. But we can't really get into it. But all opinions are respected here. But I'm going to call the cops if something happens and there's no one else to call. So what can you say? Well set. What's up with you? Nice to see you. And I don't. Oh, yeah, I don't trust all police, but they're not all bad. I've known a lot of cops my whole life, and some of them are great people. But yeah, this is so 2020. This conversation. But what's up, Susan? I'll just say this: if you're against the cops, don't call them when something happens to you when you need them. I guess. I guess. Leftist realist, what's up? Guess you got to call. Yeah, leftist realist might have a good opinion on this because leftist realist is, I guess, a leftist, but a realist. Meaning, I'm going to assume you don't fall into the every single leftist narrative that doesn't make sense because it's on the left. Like some people on the right follow every right narrative because they're on the right, and some people on the left follow every left narrative. But some people in the middle are like, well, I'm on the right or the left, but I don't follow every single talking point just because it's on the right or the left. So I guess leftist realist is like that, I'm assuming by the name. Yep, nail on the head. That's how I am, but I'm more on the right. I don't subscribe to everything the right says when it doesn't make sense, when it's propaganda, when it's stupid, but I subscribe to some of the core beliefs of the right. Same thing with the left. I've got some core beliefs on the left, but I don't subscribe to all the left stuff just because it's on the left. And, the big problem is that people start hating the other side and they can't think straight. So because they hate the other side, they take every single issue on one side, and you've got the political polarization that's, taking over the West right now, not the East, not here in Asia, by the way, haha, but the West, and it's a mess, man. I can't even say what I want on the channel because of political things. It's like I say one thing, I'm like, wait, half the people, don't think that. Half the people are going to unsubscribe and hate me because I say one little opinion on like guns or abortion or whatever the issue is, and it's like, it's like, I've got like this like muzzle over my mouth. Not just me, like everyone on the internet, and like some of that's natural, you know, naturally, like you're gonna watch what you say when you're doing things in front of people, thousands, hundreds, even dozens. That's natural. But part of it's that you're kind of restricted because of this political polarization in the air. But yeah, we're not talking about that. But if I talk about politics, I'm not going to get on any side or get deep about it. Just going to talk about it generally. Going to use my hand when I talk, and I'm very entertaining. I should have been a stand-up comic. What's up, Kayla? Did you just change your picture? Wait, Kayla Gilmore, same name. Did you just change your picture on me? Jeez. Okay. Okay. YouTube's hates free speech. Yeah, I mean, there's it's not only that. There's, ad revenue and ad companies and stuff like that. So it's not only that they just hate certain speech, it's that they're not confident certain advertisers will advertise if they have certain speech on the platform. So it's not all them, but it's a combination of being scared of what advertisers think and the politics. But yeah, I'm an introvert. I keep my opinions mostly to myself. I don't know if that's good because we need people putting their opinions out there for the right thing. And if you don't put your opinion out there, then I guess you leave it to other people to make decisions for you, or you leave it to other people to make the decisions, and that's it without your opinion in mind. So I'm not sure. Here are mostly good guys. Once I was hitchhiking and a police car brought me where I had to go. Yeah, I agree. Police are mostly good guys, and there are some bad ones, obviously. But yeah, from my experience in my entire life, I don't know. I've had encounters with cops quite a few times. Let's say lifetime encounters, probably about 30 or 40 or 50, and I've never had a cop who was just like really out to get me or something. And I don't know. Even in Japan, even in Japan here, the cops are just, um, I don't know. Probably not, because I always end up saying something political or something I'd rather not have out there or whatever, because it's live. So I might not, but I'll be on for like 2 or 3 hours or something. Just gonna chill today, see what happens. So yeah, listen later, listen now, whatever you want to do, leftist. Appreciate you stopping by, even if you stop by for 5 minutes. Great. Please give a like before you go. That would help the stream. And, you know, well, yeah, Japan is great. So I'm not sure how many people want to talk about this, but I don't really care because I'm not going to talk about the politics involved in it. I'm just going to talk about platforms, right? So, like, as you guys know, like, Rumble is getting a little bigger, right? There hasn't really been any alternative to YouTube. YouTube has 1.8 billion users, maybe 1.9 now. Whatever you post on YouTube, if it's a well-made video, if it's decent, if you put some work into it, will get, more views than I think most of the other platforms, unless it's really specifically made for that other platform. But it seems like here that Tucker Carlson, as you guys know, has been fired from Fox News. And like I said, I'm not going to get into the politics of it, but I'm just going to say this. He's got 75 million views in less than 2 days here, which is absolutely huge. So if Tucker went over to Rumble or one of these other platforms that are doing videos, it would like blow up the platform. Like those views are insane. So he's got 22 million here, which means 22 million watched the video and 75 million saw the tweet and were interested in reading it. Read the tweet. I gotta take a drink here. So give me 1 second, but I'll keep talking. All right, I'm back. So everyone needs a mirror their content to Rumble and Kick. There will be no competitive WokeTube if not enough people. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I guess I've made a Rumble. I don't understand the interface. It's not as easy to use as YouTube. I don't see how to put my banner up there, my e-hacker like little icon. I just gotta, I don't know. Just gotta figure it out. Well, all right. That's cool. Yeah, I think everyone's gonna stay. No one's gonna leave YouTube and like pick one or the other. It's gonna be on both. So we'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's tough. Wait, are those my messages? Yeah, looks like I don't want my messages up there. Although it's not the worst thing. What's up, Adega Outlaw? Or is it Mrs. Adega Outlaw? And that's okay if it's Mrs. Adega Outlaw. Or if you want to identify as a woman, that's okay because we're politically correct here because we have to be. It's a family channel. Wink, wink. No, I'm just kidding. But Adega, you're free to come on here if you want. You're free to not come on here if you want. You're free to chat if you want. You're free to troll if you want. You're free to send me more Chex Mix if it's cheap because I don't want you spending too much money on it again because it's just Chex Mix. But I could use some Chex Mix. But how about that Kevin Bacon? Yeah, I mean, like everything that you see these days is political. So let me talk about, I guess drag queens we could talk about on surface level. It's like this is the thing about YouTube that Super 23, I'm talking to you. You got to understand with creators, I don't know if I could say something without getting the video removed or getting community strikes. So it's really not fun for us creators. Like I'm pretty sure I could still talk about drag queens on a surface level without getting too into it, without giving like some far right commentary on it, but I don't know. So I end up taking down the live, like leftist realist just said. Are you going to keep up the live? I'll probably keep up the live, but if I talk about drag queens, I'll be like, okay, the live's up for now, but I don't want to leave that there because maybe someone will report it or something like that because they disagree on my opinion on drag queens. But here's my point. If you've thought about Kevin Bacon in the last 10 years, raise your hand. Has anyone thought about Kevin Bacon in like the last 10 years? He was pretty big at one point. He got naked in movies too much. It really turned me off, made me nauseous at a certain point because he didn't only get naked like for the art of the movie. He used to get naked in movies and be like, the ladies like this. I like getting naked. Look at me naked. That kind of thing. He was really weird about it, Whereas someone like, I don't know, the guy from Lord of the Rings, Vincent Morgo, whatever, ended up getting naked in a movie, but he was like, it was terrible. I hated it. But in the end, I decided to do it for the scene and everything. And Kevin Bacon was just like, look at this, ladies. Look how well endowed I am. Ha ha ha. Let me get naked. So he got really weird. I couldn't watch him. But he's been irrelevant. And now he's supporting drag queens. Okay, why? Why? Why is Kevin Bacon supporting drag queens? Is it an issue that he really, really believes in and always has believed in? Or is he thinking, well, I'm Kevin Bacon and this is a hot button topic, so let me get in on there, do some dances, get as far left wing as possible, and let me get my name out there. And it worked for a little while. I mean, he got 16 million views here, you know? So, yeah, I do too, Bosette. I like people who are outside of the box. Like, what's her? I'm not even sure anymore. I can't say. What's that person's name? I think Blair White is a transgender, and Blair speaks a lot of common sense. Blair's a conservative. It's interesting to hear because they go against the common far left narrative, and they are also that person that the far left is putting on a pedestal. So it's very interesting. And yeah, I support them too. So what's up, Jeff B? Very nice to see you. And Adega, if you want to come on here, I know it's nighttime there. Maybe your wife is asleep. Maybe your wife's sleeping. We don't have to worry. I mean, I know morning she gets up and she gets on your ass, but maybe she's asleep. That'd be great. So, there was Kevin Bacon, and Kevin's only got, he doesn't even have 1 million followers. So usually I don't like to ha ha, I have this many, you have that many kind of followers or subscribers. It's not in good taste. I wouldn't do that with someone around my size. But if you've been in the movie industry for like 20 years or something, you can't even break 1 million followers on Twitter. I don't know. I guess you're, what can I say? Proud of your self-nudity didn't work, Kevin. People forgot about you. And you're not going to get it back by supporting drag queens. So, oh, this is interesting. So I wanted to make a video on this, and there just wasn't enough here. Sometimes, I mean, I might just make 3-minute videos just for the hell of it. But Johnny Depp apparently stopped by this restaurant or something. And it's like a restaurant that people stop by at. Like, it's close to, I guess, where a lot of movies are filmed and things, and they get a lot of stars and celebrities stopping in there for whatever reason based on location and everything. And Johnny stopped in there. They said he was really nice. They all liked him, which is pretty much what everybody says about Johnny when he stops someplace. If he stops by Tokyo and I could meet him, I guess he'd probably be nice. So I believe people when they say Johnny Depp is nice. But you'll notice people in the business are critical of Johnny, right? Like whenever he meets somebody, like at a restaurant, at an autograph signing, at a concert, or something like that, everyone is like, he's the nicest person ever. But people who happen to be in the entertainment industry will, say bad things about Johnny and sue Johnny. It's suspicious because nobody outside of that bubble does it. Could it be they want attention? Could it be that they do it on purpose? Because if Johnny was this guy who had these fits and went crazy, on movie sets and things once in a while, why don't we see him do that when he visits people like this at a restaurant or something? People can't control their personalities. It's not like Johnny just goes crazy on movie sets and comes late to movie sets and things. He'd be doing that everywhere, but he doesn't. So that's the thing. Drag queens are artists. You know what? I totally agree. Drag queens are artists, but I also find, well, let's just say pole dancers who are females who are naked to be artists as well. But that's not something I'd like take my kids to. So they are artists, 100% agree, but I'd say keep the kids away from the shows. And yeah, that's it. But as far as concerning adults, then yeah, absolutely. I mean, concerning adults, sure, everyone could be an artist. All right. I'm going to send Adega the link because I desperately need to talk to Adega after the show about all these kind of health conditions they keep having and stuff like that. Getting old is really crappy. It's like you get old and every couple of years, something's like, is my heart failing? I gotta, this bodily function's happening more. It's, oh Lord. It's such a difficult life. Anyway, let me read this real quick. We've had a pretty exciting week at the Pit. First, Benedict Cumberbatch had dinner at my place. Then Johnny Depp stopped by. So obviously no coincidence that these two huge actors just happen to come onto this place. Hold on, let me get my headphones. So can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Check out the hair, man. I got a haircut, and I was like, she cut it too short.
I noticed that right away because I always notice where you look. You're definitely the best looking guest I've had. I'd say in at least 3 or 4
today.
And the only guest I have is you, basically. So,
hey, I'm here for you. You're my friend. Besides, you need help.
So, but no, you look happening. You look like you just had.
I don't know about that. It's uncontrolled. It had been so long that it doesn't know what to do with itself. So
I'm cool. You haven't seen nothing yet. I just got started. I just said Adega looks great. I just say you look, and I'm cruel. Black and white sports with $40.
Nice.
That is incredible. Well, we know who Black and White Sports is, and they're obviously black and white. So, yeah, but goes without saying, you can jump on here, Mr. Rhodes, if you like, and I officially owe you one. But finally checked my Twitter message. I'm working tonight with the NFL draft going. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, you must be doing good, man. If you could donate $40, I officially owe you one because my wife's going to be happy about that. She's going to take that $40 and go to the massage parlor, buy my kids some Legos, buy some Starbucks, whatever she does. I won't see any of it, but that's what happens when you get married. But Rhodes knows that. You know that, when you get married, things change, right? So, but yeah.
The day I got married, my wife said, "What's yours is mine, and what's mine is mine also." So.
Yeah, But yeah, Rhodes, you could come on. But if you don't want to come on, then I owe you one. And yeah, I'm just chilling. I'm sure you know Adega Outlaw. He's the hottest guy in his age range who writes books and things like that. So definitely happy to have him. He laughs, but his wife's after me. His wife actually got on the stream last stream a little bit, and it was scary.
Let's embellish a little bit more there, John. Keep it going.
Yeah, it was scary, but yeah, I'm gonna leave that super chat up there for a little while because I want to read this Johnny thing. I know Rhodes is not so interested in Johnny, but I know Rhodes is on Johnny's side because we agree on most political things across the aisle. I'd say about 80%, something like that. He only came because we couldn't get him to sit. Truth be told, it was a wedding, but it's still funny. Our policy is that we do not take photos of celebrities having fun at our place, but since Crybaby did not eat or drink, we shot a photo with the football team. You're welcome from tomorrow. Right. So basically, they don't take. Yeah, if you guys aren't subbed to Black and White Sports, they do obviously sport reporting with a political twist about what's going on in sports with political stuff. Definitely give them a sub for me. We don't have like a ton of people in here, but every sub helps. So I've been keeping up with their channel, and news is they blew up at one point about a year ago, but so every sub helps. I think news is slower than it's been. Do you remember the topic that blew up the sports channels like a year ago, Adega? There was some topic that blew it up like a year ago. I'm plugging away, man. Channel's still going. So obviously, well, you got Laura B subbed, and Laura's a good sub, and Laura's gonna like Rhodes and John Matrix, but I've known these guys for 3 years now, 4 years, really long time, right? I've known these guys for a really long time, so yeah, very nice to see you. Very nice to see you, man. But
I'm trying to think of the big sports event a year ago. I
there was something
kind of
that
fell out of
really
sports when I got too commercial for me.
I can't remember. I think it was like at like the time when like there was like this is our second. Okay, yeah, whatever this link is. I might not even be subscribed to that second channel because you guys got like 4 or 5 channels now. So I kind of lost track a little bit. I'm subbed to John Matrix, the Rhodes Rant one, which you guys changed, original ones, plus Black and White Sports, the original ones. But I don't have a third one going for you guys. So whatever it is, just let me know. Let me know. But yeah, we're moving along here. Obviously, Aquaman 2 is getting closer. I think the trailer was released. It's so confusing because it looked like fan-made, but also people reported on it. And there was one at CinemaCon 2023. But if a real trailer gets out, every YouTuber who has a channel reacts to it, right? You'd see everyone react to it.
Right.
There's no reactions to the official Aquaman 2 trailer. So I don't think it, Okay. Right. NBA, Black Lives Matter, Brittany Garner. All right. Yeah. So that's good stuff. So I'm going to assume they're going to get on Rumble too. We were talking about and all platforms because I'm sure you guys might have had some issues with YouTube and, limited monetization and things like that. So I'm sure. And Kayla subscribed. So I'm happy I could get you guys some subs. And yeah, thank you guys so much. And Adega, you subscribed?
I just did, yeah.
Oh, you just did? Late to the party, man. Look at that.
No, it depends on the sport. In most sports, I used to be huge into NFL, but it went too commercial for me. So I kind of pick and choose what I'm interested in when it comes to sports.
I don't watch sports at all. I just watch what they say about what's going on in the industry of sports. I don't watch sports. I watched the whatchamacall, like the World Series or the whatever the final game of the year is. I don't watch every seasonal game. I don't care. Just if it's like the big one of the year, sure. Like my wife likes soccer, but she only watches the World Cup. She won't watch every game. You know what I mean?
Right,
when the World Cup
right.
comes on, okay, we'll watch it.
No, I used to be every NFL game, but now it's if I go to it, if I'm able to go to it and sit and watch, I'm there. I love it, especially hockey. Hockey is the best to be in the stadium, at least in my opinion. But not so much anymore.
Come on, Yankees. Both. I gotta say both. I love the Mets as a kid, but just because they had like the 86 Mets, I'm sure maybe some people in the crowd here are old enough to remember 86 Mets who like completely kicked ass. I think they won the World Series that year. But when I got older, I kind of started to like the Yankees a little bit more. I don't know. So, but Rhodes, if you want to jump on here, you might as well jump on for a few minutes if you're going to chat. But I don't know what's going on in your life and everything. So, but you could. You'll have to talk
always
to
an Angels fan.
I mean, he's not that bad. I'm sure you've maybe talked to him once or twice or something.
No, I don't think maybe. I don't remember. But, I'm bad with names.
Yeah, but Rhodes has been around so long, I'm sure. But anyway, yeah. So Aquaman 2 trailer. I don't think there's been an official one released because I don't see people reacting to it. you'd see all your favorite channels reacting to it, like Jeremy Johns, you know,
Right,
the big
right.
ones too would react to it. They'd say something. So I don't think it was an official trailer.
And make
So,
fun
you
of it.
know, so, okay. No doubt, no doubt, no doubt. All right. Well, thank you for dropping by, man. I really appreciate it. I got to get back to my pop culture talk and Johnny and things like that and whatever else. But, you know, yeah. Yeah, I'll be on for a while. I'm just chilling. I'll probably outlast the Dega and see what's going on. But yeah, thank you so much, man. Very happy to see you, and I officially owe you one. Do you know who covers the cover, man? I don't know. I'm Canadian, so I usually just watch hockey. I like hockey, but I don't watch it, if you know what I mean. It's cool it exists. I'm like, oh, cool. There's a sport where people are like on ice and punch each other in the face and things. But, you know, I don't like
That's my
actually
kind of
watch.
sport.
So, but so yeah, Aquaman 2. I don't know. I'd wish I had somebody on here who was from like the comics kind of YouTube scene who knew more about it, because I just don't know so much about it because I don't follow. And you know, the whole thing here is people are saying we've been through this 1,000 times. The movie's gonna tank. Amber's in it. It's gonna be horrible. And look at the Flash. You know, like Ezra Miller's in it. No one cares. Like no one. No one.
Right, right. Well,
Like,
I heard talk. A lot of people want to see it just because of Batman, and I go to myself, it's not worth it. Not interested.
well, what I mean is no one's not going to see it because Ezra's controversies and things he did. Like,
Oh, I'm not going to see it. No way.
I mean, yeah, okay, it's kind of it's a real catch, man. Like, I love Keaton as Batman. That's like part of my childhood and things. And if I hear it's good, I mean, would I really not see it because Ezra Miller did some stuff I disagree with? That, I mean, you know what I mean?
Coming from my background, doctor stuff, I can't feed a disorder. I can't. I'm not going to give him money to feed his disorder and his ego.
I didn't say I was going to pay to see it.
Yeah, well, still,
I mean,
you're
I could
promoting
see
it by
someone down
saying
the
you
line.
saw it.
You know what I mean? But like, okay, like would Ezra Miller be enough for me to full stop, be against it, say, like I'd see it and I wouldn't say bad things about it just because Ezra's in it. I wouldn't go that far because like what he did, first of all, is allegedly in a lot of the cases. First of all, we don't know for a fact everything that Ezra did, right? Like we know there was a bar fight in Hawaii, so have you ever been in a bar fight? I have.
No, but
How
there
that
was a video
started?
of him choking out the pregnant lady at the store.
Yeah, how long is it? 12 seconds?
Yeah.
How much of the video do we have?
Well, it's like you said, it's about 12 seconds. But anyone who
Okay.
could do that to a pregnant woman, still, I don't care. He dropped her to the floor with his hands around her neck.
No, I can't defend that, but I mean,
Nope, I certainly
I
can't.
can't defend it, but I would really need full context for things. Like, did they say before that we're gonna make this video and it's gonna go viral and they shake hands and smile and they do it, or did he really do it? Was it really? I mean, was it really? Was that really serious? Was he really actually trying to hurt her?
Yeah.
You ever see the Death and Life of David Gale?
No.
Okay, so it's about the death penalty in Texas. All right? So it's a true story, and it's got Kevin Spacey in it, another person I guess we're not going to watch because allegation or something. But what happens is, and if you've seen the
Step
movie,
into
and
my
this goes for
basement.
all
Sorry.
allegations, is Kevin Spacey and his female friend. They have sex. And then she goes downstairs and she puts a plastic bag over her head and she kills herself. She dies. She suffocates. Okay? And when they find her and him in the house, they've had sex, his sperm's in her, and he said, I killed her. I killed her. Take him to jail. They take him to jail. He leaves a videotape for a journalist. Leaves the videotape of her killing herself. He doesn't even go in the room. He gets the death penalty. After he's dead, they show the tape. Every mother freaker in the world thinks he did it. His sperm's in her. She's dead in the kitchen. Boom, we got him. Guess what? She killed herself and they taped it and they got the system. So how the hell do I know what happens around things? How do I know?
That's true.
You
That's true.
don't know.
But
You don't know for sure.
This wasn't a death penalty thing.
Neither
And
was that.
even if it was,
That's just part of it.
even if it was a joke video, still it's in such poor taste to normalize choking a pregnant woman.
I totally agree. But what I'm saying is we don't really know what happened for me to be like, well, I'm going to just not see this movie and this and that. And, now in the case where we know for sure, like Amber, okay, maybe that was huge. But these are little incidents with Ezra that are very personal that didn't really,
There's enough evidence. There's just as much evidence with Amber.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is, look, I'm not going to see it probably, but let's just say I was more of a Michael Keaton fan and I wanted to see it like someone's a Jason Momoa fan. Like if you're a real Jason Momoa fan and you kind of know about Amber, is it enough to keep you away from the movie? Is what I'm saying. What if I found out an actor from Dune 2 did something like Ezra Miller did? You know how bad I want to see Dune 2.
Yep. Not as bad as me, but yes.
Seriously. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I'd be like, sorry. Like, I'd just be like, to be honest, I'd be like, sorry, that's their personal life and things like that. And I don't think me seeing Dune 2 supports this person really and the bad things they did. So it really depends on the level of how bad and how much evidence, how much proof there is, Like, look, I see a movie every 2 years. I'm going to go to see Dune 2. I'm going to, I guess I'll just say without getting into detail, I'll be tired when I see it. You know what I mean? So it's going to be a real great event. And there's not too much that could stop me. And I'm not sure how many people feel that way about Jason Momoa is what I'm saying. And I'm sure there might be.
Well, it's everyone's own personal thing. But, for me, those indiscretions of Hollywood that appear, I can't support it.
So you're saying if it was a movie you want to see really badly, like Dune 2.
Like Dune 2 and someone screwed up? Yeah, I wouldn't be there.
Are you serious?
Dead serious.
Doesn't it depend on how bad the person screwed up, though?
Well, yeah, obviously. If you got a traffic ticket, I'm going to be there. If you got drunk and disorderly, I'll be there. But if he's choking...
Okay. What if it was the Ezra Miller stuff without the choking? What if it was... Okay, what if it was the incident where he had supposedly had guns out and marijuana in front of children? That was... would that be enough?
Oh, yeah.
It was an allegation. We don't totally know what happened. Is that enough?
Yeah.
Okay, but what if it didn't happen? What if it wasn't exactly how people reported? Because the media wants everything to be...
Then somewhere down the line, I'll buy the movie and make up for it.
Okay. Well, you are a hardcore fighter.
Oh, yeah. I'm half Indian and half Irish. I was born to fight. A little lazy to do it, but yeah, that's just how it is.
Well, I can't even imagine what that combination would look like in real life, Irish and Indian. So,
I got some big shoulders, and I'm a pretty tough dude, but not exactly tall. Kind of mid-range.
Yeah, I'm 5'7". That's Bruce Lee and Kurt Cobain's height, so I'm pretty happy. And
there you go. Fit a sports car better than everybody else.
I think, I could say I'm married happily, roughly. If people married know what I mean, there's never total happiness, but I'm married. I'm not getting a divorce. I'm mostly happy, and my height doesn't come in play. Once in a while, my wife's like, wish you're a little taller, but I'm taller than her, so I guess, And she said this. She's like, Oh, Lord. Irish bug. Yeah, Adega's got the Irish.
Yep.
It's true. If it's true.
I got no reason to lie. That's why I don't drink, Native American and Irish. Nah, that would be bad.
To me, watching movies not approval of any private things, the actor's life, they're pee apart. Movies, nothing more. Yeah, I'm going to say for me, there's exceptions for me, There's exceptions for me. Like Amber's an exception because what she did was huge. It really affected the culture. It was really, taking advantage of a movement. It was huge. But every little thing, I don't know. Like my friends and I went back and forth on Kevin Spacey for a long time. My friends like hate him now, won't watch his movies. I was like, I don't know what happened with him. Was anything proven? I heard some of them were bogus. I gotta know for sure, for me, I hold art in a very, very high light. Art is very important to me. And art and something you create over time is more important than the people who personally created it. You know, like I like to say, like, John Lennon's music is bigger than he is as a person, right? John Lennon, the person, is the person, right? He's the guy, and he's has his flaws and this and that, but his music lives forever, and it's way bigger than he'll ever be. So the same thing can be said for a movie, like something like Goodfellas. You know what I mean? Like, that's like a huge piece of art to me. So if I found out that Scorsese was terrible guy and he abused his wife and things like that and everything, I'd be like, yo, that sucks. But this movie is what it is. It's a piece of art, and that's it. You know? So what do you think? Would I be wrong to keep liking it and everything? Or can I just say, all right, you know,
You like what you like. I'm not to judge anybody else. It's just how I am.
I'm not even saying
Everyone's
I like what I like. I'm saying on the greater scale, it's a piece of art for the world. And, you
right.
know, to bring that down because the creator had made a few mistakes or was a bad person doesn't make sense. You could ignore the creator, just view it as the art, if that makes sense.
No, it does.
So there's that part of it for me. Now, you know, The Flash isn't like some artsy, you know, world-breaking movie or anything, and neither is Aquaman 2, but in certain cases, you know, it just doesn't matter to me. You know, like, I'm tall for a woman. I don't get why men are judged on height. I've dated shorter men. They're really insecure. Well, I don't know, man. I kind of get it though. Like, I didn't want to date a girl taller than me because I just felt like, I don't know. I can't explain. It's just a feeling, really. You know, like, I think most girls say they don't care how tall a guy is, but the guy should be taller than them. Is like the feeling. You know, I don't know. I can't describe it. It's just how I am. Like, the perfect woman for me is like about 6 inches shorter, just right about here. I don't know.
I went
Amber's
the problem with someone who was much taller than me. When you put her in heels, holy moly.
Yeah. Well, but then she takes off the heels and then but
No, she's still taller.
they say art is subjective, but I feel like there are some, well, art is subjective, but there are definitely things that reach undeniably, you know, millions of people. You know what I mean? Like, you might not think the Mona Lisa is art, but you know, there are millions and billions of people that do. So you can consider that art. So at a certain point, your personal opinion breaks down to the sheer number of people who do consider it art, you know, if that makes sense. So, like, let's see. What's up, Steph B? Nice to see you. Pretty sure I gave you a shout out at some point. Mary Lynn, nice to see you. There's no separation. You bought art from a psycho in jail. You're funding a psycho. If you watch a movie. I mean, what if the person's long dead, though? And the money's not really going anywhere, you know? Like, honestly, a lot of these, like, great people in history, we have no idea what they did in real life. We don't know. I mean, like Beethoven. We don't know Beethoven, how he really treated people. So I guess he's off the hook because we really don't know. You know what I'm saying? What if Beethoven, like, you know, was a terrible person who abused people and things like that? Maybe he stole money from the poor. I don't know. Should we say, how do we know? So I guess they're off the hook. So I guess they're lucky. Like, I guess people like Beethoven are lucky because we don't really know. Is that it? I mean, it's kind of a gray area.
I love questions like this. I love questions like this.
It's a gray area for me because we don't really know in some cases. So it's just the thing with Amber is like we really know. So, it's kind of a brain freeze. What's up, JJ? You know, and I don't know. And there's also like subjectiveness to how bad you think things are. You know, there's some things that are like objectively bad, obviously, but then there's like subjectiveness. Like Ezra Miller and the guns and marijuana thing's a pretty good one because that's somewhat subjective. I mean, it's not like a great thing to have out in front of kids, but it's not like the worst thing for some people. My stepfather had both my whole life in front of me. He had a closet of guns and he was a smoker. So that didn't really do anything to me.
Yeah, but it depends on what the guns and marijuana are out for with the kids, you know?
Right. But we don't know for sure.
Gun safety, yeah, no.
Exactly what was going on. You know
But
what I mean?
it's a preponderance of the evidence. He's breaking into people's homes, having the bar scene, choking out women, stealing kids from the res, taking them off, and grooming children.
I'd say the choking thing was by far the worst thing. Aside from that, what was like the terrible thing that like?
The one girl
What's the
that he
thing?
took away from her parents.
Yeah, that's pretty bad too.
That is far worse than choking out a pregnant woman.
About the same. I don't know if it's far worse.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
One's a moment and one's changing a child's entire personality.
You know what? You got me. I'm not going to see Flash. It sucks. I'm just going to see Dune 2. Because I forgot about that. But if something happens to Dune 2, I swear I'm probably still going to see it.
Mark this day. I won one. Don't make me laugh. It hurts. Oh.
No, but I'm definitely gonna see the Michael Keaton scenes somehow.
There'll be clips of it.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Tug Simp says Ezra groomed a child, and he might have. She might have. I don't know what I have to say. Them. This is what's terrible is I don't know anymore what I could say and what I can't say as far as YouTube. That's why I got to get on Rumble also. But if I got on Rumble, the videos will get like 10 views. I can't. Well, I guess I'll be making them. They won't take much time because I'll make them for YouTube and. Oh, you gotta understand, it's such a creepy time. Like Seinfeld said it best. He's like, there's this creepy political correctness thing in the air, and that was a long time ago. That was like 10 years ago. Seinfeld said this, and he ended up being right. But Steph, thank you so much for that super sticker. And I'm gonna cut out. I'm not gonna cut it. Oh, I'm gonna cut out a Dega so we can see that. Can we still hear a Dega?
Yep.
I'm gonna keep you here. But I just want to see Steph's super chat if there's actually anything there. So, oh yeah, there's like a little heart. Da 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 da. All right, thank
Showing
you,
the
Steph.
love.
And now, so where's Loki? Where's Loki?
You know what? Right now I couldn't tell you. This evening, I think he's doing one of his late night shows. She'll be.
Oh, and we got Lisa. And Lisa, you could come on here too. Love you, Johnny. I think you got that backwards. Love you, Johnny and John. Because I'm no Johnny Depp. I'll admit. I mean, maybe pretty close, but not quite. Not quite. He's got me. I am a musician. I can act, but not quite as good as Johnny. I'm pretty good looking, but not quite as good looking as Adega or Johnny. Because Adega, you look good today. I really got to say this. But Lisa,
how's the guitar playing? Can you do that?
I can't get my guitar tuned, and I have no time to go buy new strings and get a neck twist. So, but Lisa, you can come on here if you want. I'm gonna leave you a link. I don't know if you're up at this hour, but you could definitely come on because if you came on, then I could kind of take a nap, and you and Dega could carry the chat and have a live stream for me, and I could take a little break here.
No, I'll convince her into taking shots again.
I'm always exhausted. Not too many though, because she's sometimes gone overboard and things like that. But that's okay. So yeah, no. I gotta leave your super chat up there, so I'm not gonna get to that next clip. But anyway, we were talking about Johnny showing up at a restaurant, and then we got so off track. What were we talking about now? Oh, right, we're talking about Ezra Miller. Okay, here's Lisa's, and those are hands or something? I don't know. Yes,
it's doing the heart thing.
Yes, thank you so much, and that is a beautiful, beautiful $2. Okay, circling all the way back, like the idiot we know who worked for the White House. Some people might get what I'm saying. Circling all the way back, Johnny shows up at this. Everywhere he goes, people love him, except on movie sets, some people have complaints. So it might just be, I think, that Johnny kind of cares about how the movie comes out. He might be a little more uptight on movie sets and things like that. And that's why. That's possible. But I don't know. And no one seems to care. This is a channel that was pretty much built on.
Okay. No one's gonna know. And with the egos in Hollywood, we know there are a few decent people. And you just showed Kevin Bacon, who's completely off his nutter now. You never know who he's mixing with, and how they're gonna take being around a normal person. So they could say he's weird or this or that and the other. He's just being a regular guy. You never know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Because it's Johnny Depp, so high profile, every little thing he does that a normal person you just turn the other way for gets like this scrutiny, right? So
right. And imagine there's 5 people saying hi, wanting to shake his hand. One person wants to, but doesn't get a chance because they're stuck in the back and feel slighted and say bad things about him.
Right. Or if he's on a set and someone's dying to meet him, they're trying every day and things. They never get to meet him. Then like, oh, I'm gonna say something bad about Johnny because I didn't get to meet Johnny. Yeah, that's a great point. That's why I have you on here, because you make good points that I probably won't always think of, or will eventually think of, but not on the spot. So
Yeah, you'll always think of it. You're that smart.
I don't think so. I'm kind of smart, but not smart enough. I don't have that Adega outlaw wit. But I do write. You should read my book, but I wouldn't expect you to, because I've had yours for a long time without. But
Yeah, and I've got 6 of them out now, so you're getting
um,
behind.
So this was Amber fans saying Johnny was so drunk on a movie set that he couldn't walk, but I think this is from a movie. Like the scene, I think, is literally from a movie.
Yeah.
I'm not sure though. Not sure what it's from. Right, here it is. Here's the and if you notice, damn, this got 15 million views. That's pretty good.
People are making fun of it.
But
it's
still got 15
ratio on
million
it?
views. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm really okay. I guess I don't know. I guess things were different. Like when we were younger, there was no internet and social media as far as like, no promotions, bad promotion kind of thing. But I think these days maybe it could be bad to get like bad promo. You know what I mean?
Back in our younger day, we didn't know their personal lives as much as we do now. I think that's one of the biggest things. You find out that the people that we're looking up to in cinema or various other places are as dumb, as perverted, as weird, as silly, or down to earth as the rest of us. But I think a lot of these Hollywood types like this, they're showing that they've been stuck in a box too long. They
Yeah, that's
spend
a
their
good
entire
point.
lives pretending, and they don't know what reality is.
That's a good point. Like back in the day, if someone got bad press, it's just a surface level article and things. But now you're actually getting more exposed to who they are than just their bad review or whatever. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like just their hit piece. So yeah, that's a good point. It's getting more personal now. So like, a lot of people say, well, Amber Heard getting bad press is really a good thing, so ignore her and things like that. What I'm trying to tell people is like, it's a little different. Like Ezra Miller, like that stuff sticks in people's head. It's not like a surface level bad opinion anymore from Newsweek and Rolling Stone and things that you could ignore because it's a hit piece. You're actually learning something, that is, probably factual. I mean, in Amber's case, factual.
Yep. Yeah, thank you for moving that.
There's my Bill Clinton and Hillary
Clinton. I couldn't comment on that one. That was pretty bad.
I started a party. I figured, what the hell? Right, we had Elon Musk's rocket, which people were saying was a failure. But I think it was like the largest object ever launched, and it was 40 stories.
Yeah.
Right? They didn't expect it to get to space.
No, they didn't. As far as, at least from what I understand, it was supposed to blow up, but not the way they did. Right. It was supposed to do a certain maneuver and then terminate itself, but the maneuver wasn't completed. So getting it off the ground and to that point was a huge success. The conclusion wasn't so much.
Nitro Scowl, thank you for that super chat, but I'd rather see you than the super chat.
I'm here.
But I got to ask you a favor. Can you center yourself better?
Oh my God, you always say that.
No, I have to, because we see like your ceiling
here.
I get okay, that's much better. That's much better because we see your ceiling and everything.
John, I'm not an online person, so when I do this, it's just with you or a few other people.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty cool. I just got a few pet peeves that I have to, I'm pretty cool though.
Am I okay now?
Good. Yeah, everyone's got glasses except me. I feel left out.
Goodness.
So,
got to work on that.
English teachers. So do you know how much I read? It's like ridiculous.
It's really terrible.
A really good book about a witch from somebody here on the panel.
Oh, did you get it?
I did. I bought it and I love it. And I don't want to say that I'm through it or anything because I'm reading 2 or 3 books at one time, but I absolutely love it, and I recommend it.
All right, let me ask you a
Thank you.
question, Lisa. Let me ask you a
Yes.
question.
Yes.
If you found out Adega Outlaw was a horrible person, would you think the book was any worse? Would you not read it?
Nope. The book itself is standoff. I don't care about a person, but I was recommended, and so I got it, and it's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
No.
I think, like, if I read Adega's book and I found Adega, let's say, did some horrible things without getting into detail, I think the book would still be good.
It
But would
is.
it be worth reading?
Oh,
That's
it's
the question
amazing.
what I was bringing up about Flash and Ezra Miller.
It.
Is that if someone really wants to see it with Michael Keaton in it, should they really not see it because Ezra did this, crappy stuff?
John, don't split hairs, man. Adega's cool bells, and the book is great.
Thank you.
You're
Wow.
welcome.
I did like to blow things up as a kid. I mean, big stuff.
I'm not blowing smoke because it's really good. It is really good, and I'm looking forward to other books by you. So
Well, look at the guy. How could a book by a guy who looks like that be bad?
that's true. That's true. He's sort of like handsome and all that, isn't he?
Yeah. That's why he's on. So people could look at him. They could hear me, but
No, so you can make fun of my wife.
Well, she's trying to sabotage the streams every week. Well, she's doing good now. Haven't even heard of her at all. She's cool now. I guess. Does she go to sleep early or something?
Nope.
John,
No,
what time is it in Japan?
It's 8:40
in AM PM.
a.m.
Jeez.
Well, my kids and my wife and kids went to Disneyland, and as you guys might know, I don't go to Disneyland. So,
Why?
well, if you've been following some news, Disney's kind of gone a little woke these days, pushing their propaganda on kids and things like that.
I get that, but is that why you don't go there?
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't want
You
Disney
can't
to-
separate the art from the artist?
Well, no. My kids can go and enjoy it. Okay. Well, here's the thing. I've been going to Disney my whole life. My kids can see it.
never been.
Okay, my wife can go. I'm not going to give them too much shit, but I'm not going to go personally. See what I'm saying?
That's okay. Universal's going to wipe the floor with Disney soon anyway.
I hope
Without
so.
doubt. Disney is going down.
Yeah,
They
their
have
so
so
done.
many issues. It's crazy.
But I got to say, Disney in Japan is not woke. It's all the same characters as I mean, the main things, okay, the Little Mermaid they'll have here as is. It's a worldwide release. But all the other stuff, like it's the same. Nothing's changed in Disneyland in Japan. Nothing. There's no political stuff. It's exactly
That's on the
as
other
it is.
side of the world, John. It's on the other side.
I also hear the merchandise is far better there in Japan for Disney stuff.
I guess. I don't pay too much attention. Well, popcorn is big in Disneyland in Japan. I don't know about because they have like all these weird flavor like strawberry milk popcorn,
Ew.
like dark chocolate popcorn, shrimp spice popcorn, and everyone goes for the popcorn.
Kaka.
What's up, Die for JD? It's so unfair that Lisa's down there because she gets cut off when a chat comes up, but I can't. I guess I could move it like, like this. Okay,
Put me
there
on
we
the
go.
bottom. Have her up top.
Okay, it's okay. I've had a long day. I've been teaching all day. I've been working in the yard. I just came in, but John, you said don't encourage Lisa to do shots. I'm not doing shots.
You could do some. It's okay. You could do some. Just, I mean, as long as you could hold together a sentence and things like that, you know.
Come on, John. I had one bad time. I had one
So.
really bad time.
I kind of feel like drinking now. Should I drink at like 9 a.m?
Yeah. I'm a day drinker. What can I say? I drink.
All right, let me see if I have some
go sleep.
alcohol.
But I've been working all day and I've been just driving babies around and cleaning, and it is 7:45 p.m. and I've been up since 4 a.m. So I'm tired, you know.
This is my friend Sam in Japan. He's been a YouTuber for like 10 years.
I tell everybody, John, in my classroom, you know, everybody talks about societies and stuff, and I always talk about you saying how clean Tokyo is because
It is.
It is. And I show them some of your videos. So I just want to give you a shout out to that because I do use you in my classroom because, you know.
You should have me live stream here and actually teach a class or whatever. Like I'll live stream in.
That would be fun. That would be
Yeah.
fun.
Oh,
I would do that.
I do like your out and about videos when you're on the town. I think those are cool. You
Yeah,
don't do
I gotta
enough
do
of
more of
those.
those. What's wrong? I'm
cool,
so
yeah.
freaking lazy. How many chances have I had to make like Japan vlogs and I haven't? Think about it, you know?
Whatever. But the ones that you do are really cool. A shot for Lisa. Oh,
Do
for
it.
the love of
Thank you, Laura.
people.
No.
When someone had said stereotyping earlier about Indian and drinking, it's not. And someone else is in the chat who's Native American, and they will attest. If proof of it, you go to a dentist. Any Native American, they always need extra Novocaine. I had a broken tooth not too long ago. They always have to almost double it because of genetics. We tolerate more, and at that point, it becomes addictive.
Let me see if I have
We're
any
bad,
alcohol.
bad.
I'll be
Native
back
Americans
I'll be back in a
are.
second.
I teach Native Americans. They're the indigenous people, and I tell everybody in my room, if you are not a Native American, and you tell people to get on the boat and go home, you need to grab a paddle.
Well, see, that's the thing too. Is most Native or almost every
know
Native
this.
American tribe is import as well, because before us was the Hopewell. Before the
I
Hopewell
know.
was the Adena. They've been replaced over and over
Yeah,
and over again.
Christopher
There is no
Columbus,
indigenous.
He hit North America and he thought he was in India, and he goes, "Hey, look at them people, they're Indians," because he
Right.
thought he was in India. He was in.
Did you
North
take your
America.
shot? Got to make sure you take
Oh,
your
but
shot.
I will. Hold on.
She paid for it.
She did pay for it. Hey, I'll be back. Y'all, I look terrible. I'm so tired. I apologize, but I'll be back.
All right, they left
Okay.
me alone. Oh, he's back.
So this
I
is
almost had the
all
show all to
all I have.
myself. What in the world is that?
You don't know what a beer is?
I don't know what that is. I guess it's a beer because you told me
You
it's a
never heard
beer.
of Asahi? It's pretty famous, man. Sapporo and Asahi, Japanese beers.
I
They
don't
have
drink. I've
American-
been telling you that. I don't go to bars. I don't look in the alcohol section.
I
About
don't
the only thing I
either.
get is, I don't know.
Should I have a beer at like 9 a.m.?
Just make sure you brush your teeth before your wife gets home.
All right, I'll have a drink. This is weird, man. I'm just gonna get drunk today. Why not? I drink like less than once a month.
Yeah, I've heard you say that before. I might have had one once with some eggnog, long time ago. It seemed a little warming and extra tingly, but other than that, I don't think I've ever had anything.
It doesn't say the percentage of alcohol though. Beer usually has about what, 5 or 6%?
It depends on which country. Like I think a lot of U.S. stuff is only 2%.
Japan, obviously. So where's
don't know.
Loki today? Have that-
He's probably off with his fiance. And like I said, he's at 3 hours from now. He's doing his own show. They do a late night show. It's just kickback and joking and stuff.
But, Laura,
if you
thank
show
so
up for
much.
that, I'm sure you can get on.
Okay, Laura, you got no picture there. It's just I don't think I'm gonna get
All
drunk off one beer,
right.
so
I'm gonna do a shot, but I gotta show this right now. Where you at? Laura, I will do a shot for you. Here we go.
I don't think I'm getting drunk off one beer, you know.
Look.
Hey, look, I know that book.
Yay!
How do I
told you I got it. Excellent book. Come on, people. Buy this book. It's really
Okay, there it is.
super good.
Oh, that's a nice cover. You designed that yourself?
Oh,
Nah, my artist, she did it.
I know, I'm just kidding. I
it's
know.
beautiful.
I'm just busting balls. I know you.
Laura B. Laura B, where you at? Laura B, where you at?
So, Laura, thank you so much. Yeah, one beer. Well, you'd be surprised. I'm about as lightweight as they come. So I'll definitely get like a little buzz on it or something. But I don't feel so good drinking in the morning. But this is when I'm doing a live stream. So what the hell? I got to be kind of entertaining.
It's Friday night.
Saturday morning for me.
I really have worked really hard.
Yeah, the cover looks great. I got to say.
It is. Without
Thank
a
you.
doubt. It's super cool.
Thank you.
Let's take one more look. Look at that.
Yeah, that looks
Yeah,
good.
I don't know. Did you I got to ask you, since you read it, and sorry, John, if you want me to shut up about my
No,
stuff,
that's
just tell
okay.
me.
Go
But
ahead. I got to ask you a question too about the book.
the prologue, what did you think of that? Because it's seriously dark.
It is seriously dark, but it's so good.
Okay. That story there gets touched on a little bit later in the book. But if you look up now the Oganza witches, Blood Witch History Oganza, because it's the next one, it is that story. What happened with that?
Oh.
Yeah, the book
800 years
is
before.
on Amazon, right? It is on Amazon. If you want to leave a link.
Yeah, and Barnes and Noble, yeah.
And it's
Well, the
you wanna leave
Oganza
a
is just at Barnes and Noble.
Yeah, if you want to leave a link, you can.
It's a good book.
They don't last. I don't know why. I posted links before. You have to go the ISBN number or look up a dig at Outlaw Books because they don't. I've put it in my YouTube channel and they will always go up not found. So you do the ISBN number and then you can pull them up. I don't know why it does that.
Truth is,
They'll work
it
for a
was hard
day.
for me to find. I'm not
Yep.
kidding you. It was hard for me to find, but I knew your name.
Thank you, though.
And everything else, so I searched it, and I'm super.
Well, that's because Amazon makes it hard to find because it depends on how many sales you have, how much they push you up in the algorithm, and things like that. So I don't know how many sales Dega has. I'm sure he does like pretty good, but competing with like the bigger venues, it's harder to get your independent stuff out there.
We're trying though. I'm trying. I'm working it for you.
You're very kind. Thank you.
No, I'm not kind at all. It's a great book. That's just the way it is. So you just call it like it is. So yay, like it.
Well, you'll have to tell me what you think of it when it's done.
Alcohol.
And he doesn't always look this good, I don't think. He just looks pretty good today, but usually not. He's got the good.
Nah, it's pretty bad this week. This is the best I've done all week, and I'm being serious.
Don't even try it. I just had my 60th birthday, and so I'm like really old.
Really? Well, happy birthday. I should be giving you the super chats. You don't have a channel though, so
No, it's okay. No.
60's not old.
I know it isn't, but sometimes
you can prove it. Have a few more shots. Everyone will know. Yeah, you're pretty young.
Where's Laura B? Laura B. No, I won't do it unless there's a super chat for John.
You can. Super chats are appreciated, but you can do whatever you want with them. We will do whatever without them.
Nope.
And I think this is the latest Meghan Markle criticism is she's trying to look like Kate.
Not a Meghan Markle.
Right.
I don't know why, because I don't know any of the drama or anything, but I'm just not a fan. Are you a fan, John?
No, of course I'm not a fan. I'm a critic.
I'm just asking. She's just
one of those people who she's kind of like an Amber in a way. Ugh. She married someone super famous, probably not for love. And now she's, she married into what was supposed to be a traditional British family that's got long-standing traditions, and she just wanted to use the fame and do her own thing and be a Hollywood person with it. She didn't really want to, be someone special and historical in the family.
Better than Amber Heard, but I'm still not a Meghan fan.
She's still the narcissist.
Give John a super chat so I can have a drink. I'm thirsty.
Yeah. That's a interesting one from New York Post. They've got this that's like a YouTuber kind
of. Ooh, that's wicked.
Yeah. That's like a YouTube thumbnail.
Right.
Well, Tammy says you do look good for 60. And I'm not just saying that because you're subscribed to the channel.
Tammy,
I'm saying that because you do. I think you do look good for 60. I didn't know. I definitely thought younger.
And I've had a heck of a hella bad life. I've had more woes than most people could ever imagine. But I choose to be happy. So that's my message is I choose to be happy. It's my choice. So, yeah.
Whose birthday is it? Oh, it's
Mary Lynn.
Yes.
Yeah, I realize I'm 42.
Yeah, 42. 42 still young. I feel really good. I'm mid 40s, but I'm feeling really good these days because Dega's giving me some good medical advice and I've taken it. Now I'm feeling better.
You're mid 40s, John?
Mm-hmm.
You look younger.
It's the camera. It takes off like 5 years.
Oh,
So.
whatever.
But I appreciate it.
Whatever. I have
I'm
another
losing,
box
you know.
to send you,
I gotta
but
get more of a buzz cut these days. I don't know. Laura B's 80. I'm sorry to hear that, Laura.
you are not Laura B. You're so crazy. John, I have another box to send you. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, that'd be great. Anything's a pre. Those are just so fun. Those always get videos. Oh,
for you and
that
your
is
kids.
that is an interesting looking bunny there.
I love that bunny.
That's a
That's so
rabbit.
cute.
It looks like some kind of dog or something.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? That's so cute.
It's a little weird cute.
Poor damn animal. Do they have ponytails in it or something?
I don't know.
I love Johnny Depp and I can't wait to see the movie, but man, I can't stand the pictures of that Jean DeBari. I don't like them pictures.
Why?
I don't know because it just doesn't flatter. Oh, now that's cute. Now that one is a keeper right there.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'd say spaghetti's real bad for kids. It's just not good.
whatever.
Yeah, just
Cute.
Makes laundry terrible, cleaning the table
Yeah,
and
no,
the floor
seriously.
and the
Oh,
wall.
God, you have such cute kids.
You know,
Oh, my
I'm not one of
goodness
those, like,
gracious.
I've got kids, but I'm not one of those, like, do everything dads. I don't have, like, a change of clothes with me every time. I forget to bring stuff like that. Then we're walking around the whole time with, like, you know, spaghetti sauce on his shirt and everything. So
Whatever. They're adorable.
yeah. Wow.
Oh, look at them. And John, I use you as an example, like I told you, all the time in my classrooms because you say Tokyo is so clean, and everybody's talking about the world not caring about their place, and Tokyo is so clean. And you said everybody there is ultra caring about, their space and their personal space. And I use that all the time that you told me that. So thank
Well,
you.
yeah, that's the thing. Ultimately, is I can't speak to everybody, but like, and even for me, when I lived in America, I didn't really respect. Like, you don't understand that it's like your country. It's your country. Like when you
get
litter
it.
and throw shit on the street, it's your freaking country. You
So
know?
why wouldn't you? But
Yeah, and Japanese people know that, and they feel like that. So when you walk down the street and like you consider throwing a wrapper on the street, you think, wait, would I do that in my house? No.
it's so
You know?
cool. It's so cool. And I use you all the time because everybody's like, oh, this is everywhere. I'm like, no, it's not everywhere. Some people actually care deeply about where they live and they take pride in it. And yeah, I do. And thank you for that. Yeah, I'm not
Looks
kidding.
like a dig his wife showed up and had to say, oh, he's back. I was just gonna get
Hi,
on your
Daddy's World.
No, and kind of you know my health isn't the best. I'm starting to kind of get my limits, so I turned things off and coughed and did a few things. So, let me look the the number up. I'll put it in chat in just a sec
Yeah.
for
Okay,
that book.
babe? Are you okay, Adega?
Yeah, I'll be all
I
right.
really do love his books, and I'm not kidding you. Everybody, it's so cool. Once again, let's look.
Now it depends if you want Barnes or Noble or if you want Amazon. And the cover on Amazon does not look like the new cover.
It doesn't. You're right. But just Google it. The Blood Witch by Adega. Do it. Do it. It's good.
Oh, you're fun. Thank you.
I'm not being kind. I'm telling you the truth.
That would be a good class if I come in and I talk about respecting your country and things like that.
That's the Amazon ISBN number. The
There
Barnes
you
and
go.
Noble one is a little smaller. You have the 7x9 size. The Barnes and Noble is 6x8. No, you have 7x10. Barnes and Noble 7x9.
it.
I like the Barnes and Noble one a little better. Except the pictures in yours are better because they're full page. The maps on the inside, the pronunciation guide in the back.
I love it.
All right.
Yep.
Cool. Well, anyway, the link's there. Whoever wants to check it out, but want to move on with the conversation. But it's
Nope.
it's up
Yes.
there.
Sorry.
It's up there. It's okay. It's up there. Whoever wants to check it out, and anyone can DM me, and
Good.
I'll hook you guys up.
Super chat,
But I want to
John.
get back
so I
to a
can
little bit
drink.
more
Come
of
on, people.
the conversation. So
You were
Sorry,
talking about
John.
me. I got excited.
I know, right?
there's one I've never seen.
Oh, I love Johnny Depp.
Yeah,
Man.
I'm actually gonna screenshot that one.
That dude is just cool bells. There's nothing.
Actually,
about
wait a
Johnny
minute.
Depp that
You're
nobody can really.
actually the same age as Johnny Depp, just about.
We're about 3 months apart, Johnny.
Yeah,
and
yeah. So that's like pretty much it. That's pretty much the same age, right?
yeah. Yep.
I hear he's single.
See you June 9th.
Yeah, yeah.
It's going to be a big birthday. I guarantee you there's going to be something going on for him. My birthday
Yeah.
was in March. Oh, look at her. She's so
Stink face.
I don't want to
I know.
be an asshole.
Fair name. I get it.
I don't want to be an asshole, and you guys know I've been making Johnny videos for a long time, and I usually don't say anything negative, but I think he likes younger women.
But John, hold on. You're so good at being an asshole.
Yeah. Oh, I could be a. I really want me to.
I'm just,
There is no doubt.
just teasing with you, low.
Oh,
Just teasing.
geez, that actually looks really close.
Ugh. Except one is nice, one is not nice. One is nice. Amber's just, she's, and
I
everybody
love
tries
this.
to come up with all these ideas and stuff, but all I can think of is she's so beautiful, and she's always been so beautiful that I think that she's just controlled her everywhere because she's so beautiful, and she just grew up knowing that I can manipulate people with my beauty, and I think that she's just always
Yeah, but now she's getting there. She's 37 now, which is I mean, look,
well,
if
we all knew she was going to get older, but come on now,
any woman at any age can find a man and be happy, but there's a certain, SMV that
Totally
goes
agree.
on, and
Totally
and
agree.
she's lost that SMV, and now it's like
She
just
has.
about her. So,
she
I'm
has.
up on all these relationship channels. I should stop watching them. It's a waste of time. I'm feeling actually really buzzed now from like a sip of. I'm really
Without
feeling
Everyone
it.
has a hobby.
No, it's bad. I don't need to watch this shit. I'm married. I've been through the dating scene for like 15 years before I got married, and I've been through this. It's just kind of interesting to see what's going on these days with like dating, So,
John.
but has anyone seen the John Wick movies? I never have, and I should. I always hear they're good.
Nah, and Loki,
I've never
speaking to
seen a
him, he says
picture
they're
of your
awesome,
wife.
especially the last one.
Why have we never seen a picture of your wife, John? I
She doesn't want to. She doesn't want to be online.
I just want to see it.
No, well, she works in the medical field. She doesn't want to be online. She doesn't want to have a picture.
I get that. I just
So-
want to see a picture of you and your wife.
Yeah, maybe one day I'll send some people. But you know what the thing is? People can like use that against me. Someone gets a hold of it, and if someone puts it like makes fun of it or something, I can't really handle that. I'd be
Yeah,
personally.
is that not the most stupid thing you ever heard? But I get it. I get it.
Yeah,
But is
you
it?
know, like if someone wants to use pictures of my kids in a bad light, that looks bad on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know.
But if someone does it on your wife, it's a little now it's a little different, and I just don't want to put myself in that position of getting. I don't have the time to get mad, and I wouldn't be able to control myself. So,
Yeah, I have a grandson in the UK, and he's 12, and his dad's a PhD, and they're so incredibly smart. It's crazy. But they just sent me a video, and I had to work like 45 minutes to download this, but he's 12 and they have him driving a car. He's like 5'7", and I miss him to the moon. His mom's Chinese and his dad is British. God, I love him so much, and so cool. But
yeah, what I hear is a lot of dating is online these days, like Tinder. You go to an app, you make a date, you just show up, kind of like a lot of kind of blind date culture, kind of.
My God, I would, whatever. John Wick 3.
No, I show my kids on Twitter all the time because, like I said, if someone makes fun of my kids, basically they look bad. But if someone makes fun of someone else's wife, it's like, not quite the same.
No,
So
your
I
kids
show my
are great.
I show my kids though all the time.
Your kids are beautiful.
They're pretty good. They're pretty good. Look. I mean, I don't know. I guess some people might take offense or whatever, but I think like half Asian and like half foreign usually comes out like really cute because like Asians got
Really
like
cute.
flat nose, and a lot of foreigners we have like these regular noses. Combined, it's like the perfect nose, right? So it's like I knew they'd come out like pretty good looking.
They're
So that's why.
beautiful.
That's one of the reasons I figured I'd have kids. You know, I'd want to marry an Asian woman is because the kids' facial features would come
Beautiful
out
kids.
probably pretty good.
They are beautiful.
So it was
That's right.
In the videos, they look so happy, and I love them at McDonald's because I can tell you that even though you live in Japan, they want to be at McDonald's every day.
Yeah.
If they could.
I got it. You know what the scary thing is? McDonald's in Japan tastes
Look at how cute that is.
exactly like America. If you took a cheeseburger from McDonald's in America, mix them, close your eyes, you could not tell the difference.
Hey, that's
Really?
awesome.
Yeah. Well, Americans sometimes don't cook it well enough, but assuming it was cooked at the same degree, you know what I mean? Americans sometimes throw it in there. It's like lukewarm and shit or soggy fries. But if it was cooked to the same degree, you couldn't tell no difference.
That face. I want that face.
So I guess
See,
I'm
I'm
like
So
France or
cute.
wherever McDonald's is, they taste, and that's kind of scary when you think about it.
A little bit.
Well,
But also with McDonald's, you could take a fish sandwich and leave it. Hey, I put it on my counter and I forgot about it. And 3 months later, it'll be the same fish sandwich because of the preservatives. It's,
Right.
Yeah.
Uh,
Ick. But so good, kids. You can't. Yeah.
you know what? They all look really good for their age at this point. Look at
Without
Peggy
a
Bundy.
doubt.
She looks really good. She must be like 60 in that.
At
photo.
least 69. Is that their birthday?
yeah, that's their ages there.
Oh, okay.
69.
76?
Look at that. 76. That's amazing.
Yeah. Yeah, 51. And Bud is only 49. He's not even that Bud. That was his name, right?
Yeah, because that's his name there. That's funny.
Yeah. I forget the real names of except Christina Applegate. I used to love her. I mean, I still think I don't know. She's probably.
My gosh, she's had such a hard, go of it in the last 15 years. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I showed this one last time. We're getting to repeats here. I don't like this. It's a little weird, but at the same time, it's so weird. It's kind of funny. You know? So, but Amber fans are unhinged was also trending not too long ago. Just now. That stuff still trends, man.
I know, right? A year later, it's crazy.
I mean,
Laura B had pulled something out on Twitter about that, and I don't know if it has anything to do it. She's listed in the credits as other actors, not as the main group, and I thought that was really hilarious.
Anything the real Laura B posts is for real. So
no, our Laura B, not the real Laura B.
The Laura B, yeah, she's cool with bells too. Yeah. She makes me drink those, so I'm not sure I can, because Laura B just does this to me.
Well, let's check out the real Laura B. These are people I'm following, by the way. This is public information. So, and let's see. Andy Signor, Colonel Kurtz, Mexican Iron Man.
There's my brother.
Yep, he's awesome. There we go.
Andy Signor, I met in Vegas when we would see Johnny Depp in concert last November. Wow, he's got a pretty big following. Yeah.
Okay, so Laura B actually retweeted that picture too. It's a really good picture.
I love it.
Do what you really want to do. Don't play their game. Don't do what they want. Find your own way, Giant Depp. All right, you get a heart.
You know what? Don't tell anybody, but I'd drink his bathwater.
You just told everyone.
No, I didn't tell anybody. No, don't share. No.
Yep. I hear Johnny isn't the most comely. See, I heard this about people who allegedly met John Lennon is that he smelled really bad. you know.
E caramba. Johnny Depp is so. And the crazy thing is, he's been very self abusive over his years, ever since. And he's going to be 60 in June. And he wears very well. I hope he doesn't do plastic surgery and mess his face up and try to be younger. But
Yeah.
I don't see him doing that. But God, he's just got the genes, man, because he looks really good.
These ads keep popping up for me. And they're not very
Game
bad. I
ads.
really love these ads, but they just keep popping up.
Oh my gosh, they're saying I'm drunk and I'm not. I worked all day.
Oh, there it is. AH stands are unhinged trending right now.
Maybe they're hearsay documents.
One of these days, I need to lose the extra weight, and you guys could see, because there's been times when I go to restaurants when I've been really thin, and the waitresses will stare at me.
Nice.
Want some free food?
Wait,
what?
Oh,
You're Johnny Depp, right? Can you hear my voice? No, I'm not Johnny Depp, but I used to get it all the time. But
wow,
cheeks
that's
are a little
pretty
thick now.
cool, Daya. That's pretty cool. Yeah.
Just need a tan, a little mustache, and get thin, and yeah, you'd see it.
Well, see,
I got it all the
he
time.
doesn't have any facial hair now, and that's why everybody's going, he looks so different. I don't know, but that's because he's sans facial hair.
Right, this guy, whoever this guy is, I don't know. He is loving Amber stuff. Who is Amber Heard? In my geography, my world.
He's
In
the
history,
worst.
my queen. In math, my solution. In biology, my medicine. In mythology, my goddess. In astronomy, my universe. For the blind, she's the light. For the sick, she's the cure. For the hungry, she's the bread. For us, Amber is our mirror, which was also trending not too long ago.
Ick. Sorry, ick.
But I keep trying to tell people the movie is not going to do that bad.
I agree, because people are just go because they've Aquaman 1 was a total hit.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I think the storyline with Aquaman 2, from what I've seen, is not that good. They go political, they go, save the world, save the earth type of thing. I don't think that, yeah. But
I'll
people
make
are.
a bet with you on this one, John. I will send you a package versus you sending me one. It is going to lose money.
It is going to lose money without a doubt.
It's going to lose
money?
But what are they
Lose
going
money.
to do at this point? What are they going to do? Because they can't go back. It's like,
All right.
Even if it's by a couple
money.
100,000, it's not going to make, when the production cost and all the advertising costs, you double what the production cost is, it's not going to hit it.
Without doubt. I agree.
All right. Well,
everybody, you know what?
You don't have to bet me, but
I think the first one did $1 billion. I think it's probably going to hit I'm going to say 400 millions, just about my guess.
And
that's losing money.
Yeah. But John, like you said in one of your previous streams, she's been quiet, and that might be attracting more people to want to see the movie, because they're thinking, well, nobody's hearing the bad things about her, so she might.
Exactly. That's why she's doing it.
Yeah, you did that. You said that, and I was sitting there going, yeah, John, you're right.
It's the best thing she could possibly do.
Yep, without a doubt.
Because it's pretty much like out of sight, out of mind.
Totally agree.
And, you get people who come around here and say, hey, don't talk about Amber anymore, this and that. And I'm like, well, if you don't remind people what happened, they're just going to forget about it and see the movie possibly.
Poor John.
I mean, it's not like there are certain things in people's lives that they kind of take personal, right? This is kind of one of them. They kind of take it personal a little bit, like with Star Wars for me. And it's on our, we're never going to forget. But we're the 5%, 10%, something like that, right? Like the real hardcore, I'll never forget, I'll never see the movie. But the rest of the people need a reminder.
Right.
I don't know.
She's
I
not
think
a good actress. And, I watched Aquaman 1 without knowing Amber Heard. And I thought, what? The opening scene when she's running out, it just looks so fake. It just, everything. I don't know. It wasn't a personal thing at that point, My opinions just were like, ugh, she's ugh. Hold on.
We'll
Did I
quote you
tell
on
you
that.
how I feel about her? She's sorry. I
I
had to
mean,
about.
what I think is as the trailer gets closer, when we get a real trailer that everyone reacts to and things like that, I think the news is gonna blow up a little bit,
Totally
right?
agree. Totally agree. Because
Where just like
Aquaman 1 was $1 billion. So yeah, people don't know about, Amber Heard. They're just gonna see Aquaman and they're gonna go. I get it.
we're at the point now. I think the curve is like this. Like it went like UK and accusations like this, then it flatlined a little bit. Then Virginia went like this, then it went like this. And
Yep.
Aquaman 2 is gonna go like this.
Without
Back up
doubt.
again a little bit.
Without
We're just
doubt.
kind of like in a calm point. Then after that, who knows what's going to happen? Probably it's going to totally be just like old news. But people don't realize she's still going to be out there in like a major. This is not a small. Whether it makes money or not, it's going to be a huge event that's going to be
Look at
commercialized
Super
worldwide.
23, Super 23. Wow. Wow. That's
You
intense.
know, it depends on the country too, right? Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they had cuts for other countries where she's maybe in it more or something like that. And in the US, they're going to cut it down because that's what the whole trial was and everything,
Right.
Or she might be on posters in other countries like China and things like that, where they like those like American star kind of models and things. And in America, they'll cut her out of the posters a little more and things because they know that's where the whole controversy was and stuff for the most part,
I really do. If you've watched a few videos of her with people in interviews, she is wicked. She is mean. And I think that society is just, they accepted her because she was a wife of Johnny Depp.
Yeah.
But after everything happened, I think that there's absolutely no way she's going to resurface. Ugh.
Well, unless she marries someone else.
Whatever. She can marry whoever she wants. She can marry Elon Musk. But society is not going to accept her. They're just not, because she is poison.
Could you imagine she marries some other like big star like Brad Pitt or something?
God.
And it happens.
I
like,
think the
all
warning
over.
signs have been out too long. I don't see that happening.
Me either.
Lucky.
Look at that man. He's so handsome. Look at him with, oh my God, Al
Well,
Pacino.
Al Pacino went to a private premiere screening of Jean Barry.
Donnie Brasco in Paris. Come on now. That's so cool. Yeah, no, really? Look at him. I can't
Yeah,
wait.
Pacino looks pretty good. He doesn't. I mean, he's still standing. He's walking. He's talking. He looks pretty good. He's got long hair.
Oh, and they're like besties. I mean, have you ever seen Johnny do an impression of Al Pacino and Al Pacino do an impression of Johnny? It's so funny. It's hilarious.
No, yeah, no, I'm sure. Yeah, Johnny
He's
does
like,
impression.
Johnny. And Al Pacino goes, that was pretty good, Johnny. It's so cool. They have the coolest relationship. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I love Donnie Brasco. I've seen that movie probably like 20 times.
It's a good movie, is it not? Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of those movies, like just beginning to end. There's no slow parts. There's no drag. There's nothing. It's just all good, beginning to end.
Without a doubt. It's
Right.
Al Pacino, though. But here he looks like a real person, He doesn't look like a character in a movie. He looks like Al Pacino, and I'm so pleased with it. It's just cool bells. I don't know.
At first glance, I thought that was Paul McCartney. It took me a second.
Oh, it does look like Paul McCartney.
Yeah, kind of.
It
Yeah.
does a lot. Yeah.
For whatever reason, Paul McCartney was actually trending the other day.
Right, because of Johnny Depp. I bet Johnny, he doesn't like America, and I don't blame him. He should stay in Europe because Americans have been absolutely ugly with him. but
I agree.
he's just so cool and he's so right. Just go to Europe and enjoy your shit. Go to France, go to Hungary, do whatever.
Well, I think Europe's closer to Tokyo than America.
America is just ugly. I mean, people are so woke and they're so cancel culture. And he's just
Yeah.
like, dang, what's going on with these people? I don't want to be around them. I get it.
It
I do
depends on where
too.
you're at. Where I'm at in
Believe
the
it or not,
States, it's
I predicted
wonderful.
it and I moved to Japan.
But I'm in Michigan, so it's not, Michigan's probably one of the coolest states in the US. It really is. But still, I don't blame him.
I
Just
don't either.
he's cool
I
girls.
am a lot like him.
Go somewhere else. Yeah, right, John?
No.
He went to where he could get some cute kids.
I didn't like the political correct stuff in like 2009 when I moved here.
2009, really?
Yeah, no, I saw it coming. I saw it coming when Peter Jackson from The Lord of the Rings said, I had to put in Toriel because J.R. Tolkien can't write women.
Wow.
And I'm thinking, that's not a reason to actually put someone in a classic novel like that.
No kidding.
If J.R. Tolkien can't write women, too bad. Then he can't write women. It is what it is historically. And then I'm like, you know what? It's going to snowball from here. I knew it. I'm like, from this point on, it's going to snowball. And it did. You know?
Without doubt.
Like,
Yeah, no, I admire you to the moon for moving to a different country like that. That would be so scary just with the language.
Well, I was interested. I didn't just pick it out of a hat. I was interested in the country, from just all different reasons. So, and I did speak a little bit, and I did visit Japan before I made the decision to move, and I had a good friend here, and it wasn't totally in the dark, but yeah.
Still, that's a big move. John, how do you say I love you in Japanese?
Aishiteru.
What?
Aishiteru.
Aishiteru?
Aishitaru.
Aishiteru.
Anata ga aishiteru.
I like it.
Yeah.
See?
And you know what? John Lennon actually used that in a song.
Oh,
He actually wrote a song in half Japanese. No one knows about it.
I
Wow.
don't know about it. That's so
Yeah.
cool.
It's called I sumasen. And it's a really old Japanese phrase. It means I'm sorry, but you only use it towards a lover. Like you'd never say it to a friend or like, a guy in the supermarket who gave the wrong change or something. It's I sumasen means love is I, like aishiteru. Sumasen is I'm sorry. So it's I sumasen is like a lover's apology. Obviously it's to Yoko Ono. So
I love it. That's amazing.
yeah, and I didn't
Come
know
on,
that.
I love you again. I just need to I say it again so I can learn it.
I mean, and that's one.
Aishitaru.
That's the only thing, not the only thing, but aside. Look, Amber Heard was physically attractive when Johnny met her. That's not up for debate. Now, not really. But when Johnny met her,
care about her. He
and
doesn't.
the one thing, what John Lennon said about Yoko, when people pushed it on him, he's like, okay, look, I liked her because she didn't treat me like a Beatle, like John Lennon. She treated me like just a guy that she was, falling in love with. And I think Johnny had that with Amber a little bit. Now, with Amber, it was probably fake on her end, but he probably felt like she wasn't starstruck.
Right.
Totally. She probably did a good job of not coming off starstruck,
And she was so beautiful that he was just like, oh my gosh, this girl's on my level. Totally agree with that.
Yeah.
He was just like, oh my gosh.
And that's the similarity. And we know, Johnny is a huge John Lennon fan. He admits it, but he's probably a bigger fan than he even likes to admit. He's probably, he's probably a crazy fan. Like Johnny Depp is a bigger fan of John Lennon than anyone's a fan of Johnny Depp. Like, put it that way.
And how many times has he been with Paul McCartney and proved it? Because he's just like, Paul McCartney,
Like the fandom level you could be for John Lennon, I think is about as high as a fandom level can possibly get,
Totally agree.
So John, I'm sure Johnny's got that. right? I'm sure Johnny would be totally humbled, to meet John Lennon and things like that, and be totally, conformant to whatever John said or whatever, or at least completely open-minded, so.
I think with Johnny Depp, it's very real. I think he's not kidding when he talks to people. When he some people are just so full of bullshit. But I think he's so sincere, and I think he really is just like, oh my gosh, these people are the reason why I'm here. He's just cool, and I think that's why people love him. John drunk is do funny drunk stream. I'm not drunk.
Yeah, I'm a little buzzed. I really feel a little buzzed, but
I'm not, but if somebody give you a super chat, I'd love to have a drink.
it's okay.
Just saying.
Maybe they'll come, maybe they won't. It's all good. It's all good, but you could have a few drinks.
I have a big fat
cat. Let's see.
Like my big fat cat.
Yeah, a lot of things I want to cover, but I can't because they're just like too political, right? Like,
look at that baby.
I'd love to talk about certain issues. All right, there it is. Donnie Brasco.
Oh,
what were they in 2011?
They're like a cute cat.
What was Johnny and Al Pacino? What is Al Pacino doing there?
So there was a little stunt they did at a basketball game. They went to a professional basketball game, and it's just a little 30-40 second stunt where he's like, hey, Al, why are you dressed like that? He's like, I don't want to be recognized. And all of a sudden it's on the Jumbotron, and they're just laughing. It was just a stunt they did. It's like, not kidding, it's 30-40 seconds long. It's not a big deal, but it was fun. Because they do love each other. And if you
have a conversation,
imitate Al Pacino, it's hilarious.
Yoko,
of all things good.
Laura B tweets this out. During the conversation, the star is said to have talked about writing his memoirs and continuing his acting career, as well as heading to Paris to meet Johnny Depp later this week. Oh, there you go. Yeah. So this movie's coming out, I think, May 9th or May 10th or something like that.
Guy. Hey, he's just the shit, man. I'm sorry. Laura B, thank you.
Yeah, no, it's gonna. I'm gonna try to see this one. I'm not sure how I'm gonna see it, but I'm gonna try to see it. And
it's not gonna come out in America, or even people that have access to this and that. It's not gonna come out for a year yet, and people are gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
He speaks fluent French, Parisian French. And people are like, oh, he had to learn it. No, he lived there for 14 years with Vanessa Paradis. He raised 2 kids. He still has a house in France. He'd rather be there than in America.
Jack and Jill 2011. Okay.
He's
right.
Cool bells, man.
Yeah, I have no idea how much French he speaks. What's up, Art of the Clown? Nice to see
fluent.
You. It's Art the Clown, not Art of the Clown. Nice to see you.
He's fluent Parisian French. I guarantee you.
Last time I was in the U.S.
Good question, man.
Can't even really remember.
Oh, John.
Must have been like 5 years ago. All right, we got one from D. Thank you so much for that.
For the love of Pete.
And, I think Lisa's a little bit.
Listen to Dega laughing at me. He's
Dega just comes in there with a little Job of the Hutt.
I'm in connection issues, so I'm trying to keep things from buzzing out on me.
It's your wife. Here we go.
Yeah, sure. There we go.
At some point, Adega's wife is going to sabotage. She's screwing with that cable, that internet.
There we go.
Thank you, Lisa. Take a shot, Lisa.
I did. Die for JD. I did.
I'll actually take one now. It's not a shot, but.
And so I don't have to drive anywhere. Dang, napping. And John, I will not be online in the morning with you to drink. So yeah.
Right. It's evening over there.
It's 8:30.
Okay, 3 weeks. That's weird.
JD, take a shot, Lisa. Okay, you know what? I know that I've already done this for you, but I'm gonna do another one just for you.
Here we go.
How do you spell liquor?
Liqueur.
Really? That's not
Yep.
right.
Really?
Lique.
OR?
No, it's just you are. It's there's no E there. What are you talking about?
What are you
So,
talking
thank you, Mary. So I got an author and an English teacher. No one can spell liquor here. This is not going good.
Well,
I was watching you two go at it.
I have a master's degree in English, but I don't ever teach the spelling of liquor, so give me a
I just have fun watching you two go at it.
I'm just messing around. No, spelling's irrelevant. It doesn't matter anymore because we got autocorrect and we're moving on to the age of AI and things. Don't worry about it. Who is this guy?
Hold on.
I don't know.
What does it say?
Oh, there's the yeah. There's Laura B having dinner with somebody.
Hold on. John, does that say list of liquors with an E?
I got it.
I'm sorry, does it?
List of wait. But the autocorrect said it was wrong.
Well, I'm sorry, but yeah, sorry.
No, that's like the British spelling or something. No, that's wrong.
Okay, all right.
All right, but I guess in some parts of the world. So, anyway.
Love you, John. Adega's sitting thinking that we're arguing. We're not arguing.
No, we're just chilling.
If I drink liquor now, I fall asleep. I'm drinking coffee. Laura B, where are you at drinking coffee? So
I've never seen that one. Like
liquor without an E. Okay, people. I'm wrong. I
so good. So I've never seen Fantastic Beasts, and I don't know.
He's amazing in it. That scene right there is super cool. All right, come on now, people. Liquor without any.
Elon Musk. It's very important to elevate citizen journalism. It's very important to hear the voice of the people, the actual voice of the people, not the filtered voice of people, and let the people choose a narrative. Yeah, I totally agree. That's what I love about Elon Musk, and he's got a great point on a lot of the stuff. Like him or not, he's made some great points about media and news and things like that.
Yeah, Elon Musk, people don't like him, but he is so wicked smart. And geez, oh Pete, oh geez. He is so smart.
Well, I just got one from Me Tease in the chat.
Whoop whoop!
I don't know what the heck that is. Like a steak with sunglasses? What is that?
Do it.
So, I'm not exactly sure. But yeah, no, I know. The thing is, when Elon Musk met Amber, I think he was in a different point in his life. She was in a different point in her life. He didn't just like start dating her, when the trial happened or something. He dated her when he just had no idea. And I think, I don't know, man. I mean, all right.
I'm going to tell you about Elon Musk, but right now I want to give kudos to Bernice Conklin. She says, I don't drink alcohol. I was a heroin addict for 12 years, coming up on 9 years clean, June 2nd. Bernice.
Congrats.
All right, I gotta say this. You guys could give me the judgment. Is that I think Elon Musk, any guy who's as much money as him can get women. But I think there are probably guys, even with that much money, better at getting women than others still, right? And like when Amber Heard offered to bring like a model to bed with her, I think he really liked that. He was like, this makes it a lot easier, right?
Yeah, I agree. But I just think that Elon Musk at that time, it was something that you couldn't have that you wanted. And it was just like and it was just, oh my gosh. And I can,
He changes
That's
girls like he changes
what-
jackets.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
just something that, and I really don't have a problem with Elon Musk. He wasn't the one that was married. It was Amber Heard that was married. So I'm
Yeah,
just
plus he wasn't planning on a relationship. He never is.
no,
And as
no.
much as she was hoping that she was going to get another meal ticket, she was sadly mistaken because she got played, not him.
Yeah, and I think that she's into S&M, and you can see proof of that across the board. But I think that he liked it because somebody told him to bow down and do what I'm telling you to do. And I just think that that's what was happening. And God bless Elon Musk because he is cool bells. I'm just saying. Just saying. Sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Yeah, I guess I could see that,
I'm telling you, I've done so much research, and I think that that's what it is. So, who is this?
Wait, I'm looking for something. Wait,
Who is that?
who is what?
Who is that?
Who is what?
She's starting to feel her shots.
No,
Oh, wait, show me that again. I missed it.
little
That
Star
was
Wars
Grogu.
characters. Oh, see, look.
Oh, I heard the season 3 of The Mandalorian was terrible.
Yeah,
And
I'm not a
they
Star
had
Wars fan.
oh my god. I mean, because they got to go with the woman power, and they had an episode where the Mandalorian got like knocked out or something, and Baby Yoda was there, and Baby Yoda flies off planet, gets like the female Mandalorian to come back and save him without having Baby Yoda just save him. Like, really?
Yeah.
That is some trash writing.
No.
That is garbage. That is complete garbage. That's a shame because the Mandalorian was going pretty good.
I
And-
like Mandalorian, and I'm not a Star Wars fan. So, John, plug your ears because I know you're like, Star Wars. Woo!
Look,
But
Baby Yoda was a good
Mandalorian-
idea. It was
Mandalorian-
mysterious. It started off really good. I dislike Disney Star Wars about as much as you guys dislike Amber Heard. It's about the
Yeah.
same. And it was going pretty good. I'll admit I liked it. Season 2 was excellent. And after that, it just unfortunately went completely downhill. It's just a complete farce now. It's so sad. It could have been good.
Yeah,
And
I totally agree.
so
Mandalorian.
sad. But seasons 1 to 2 was really good. And I'll consider the finale of the show the end of season 2, which was pretty much a finale. Like, the Mandalorian beats the big bad guy, and Luke Skywalker shows up. He's got an incredible scene, takes Baby Yoda, done. Season
Without
3
doubt.
is trash. It is complete trash.
Without doubt. And
So-
I love Mandalorian the first season, and it just was like, oh my gosh, what are they doing? What are they
2
doing?
was good too.
Western in space.
But Die for JD, thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. You've been supporting here a long time. I want to take some other comments though, so thank you so much. And Callie says the third one I was kind of forced to watch it, but it was free to give me Mad Medicine credit where it's due. I like the way they ended it. I left an opening for JD's comeback. So you mean the third one? I lost track here. Was that the third Fantastic Beast? Maybe she meant back to that talk.
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know. They look kind of fun and everything. I just don't watch so many movies, so it was easily skippable, is the thing.
I'll tell you what, there's been a couple really, really good movies out lately, and I'm not a big movie fan either because I'm busy, but do you like scary movies?
Sometimes, if they're good. I love Saw. It was like this low budget, really well made.
Hereditary. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. From beginning to end. Great movie. Think about it. Hereditary.
I
Look at that picture of Johnny. See, I don't. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I really want to see this movie. I just need someone to tell me how I can see it. I just don't know exactly how I'll be able to see it.
I just
know?
don't like.
I can show you how to see it, but
Okay, that would be
it's
good.
it's going the way of the Caribbean, we'll say.
Okay. Well, I know what you mean. Leave it at that. I'll eventually go see it at my friend's house, which I always see movies at my friend's house. So I guess that's what you mean.
There you go.
Just don't like.
Is that really Johnny? Is that really like not
Yes.
Photoshop? That's
Like
really
now, this is a recent picture. Look how good he looks. How can somebody that abuses themselves so much look so good? People love him to the moon. He's just a dream.
I don't remember. Who don't? You don't remember Kevin Bacon being naked so much? He's been naked in some specific movies. And
no, he does not go full naked. He's been always very. That's why with Lily Rose doing this HBO.
Oh, you mean Johnny?
He's just like, no, don't take yourself there. He's always been like, draw the line in the sand. Just no.
He doesn't have to. He's such a good actor and a big enough star. He just doesn't have to.
But that's just the way he is. That's why he's been telling Lily Rose. But she's so flippin' beautiful, and yeah, not kidding.
I have mixed feelings on it. I mean, at what point does someone actually have to be naked for the story to be better? At what?
I agree.
Like, this is a question for Dega. Does nudity actually make a story better? Like, what kind of story would it make it better?
Totally agree.
I can't think of any. I've never written any of it. I've gotten close to where it would insinuate that something bad or something was going to happen, but there's no need to put it in there. It's like ultra violence. Sometimes it's better just to insinuate something's going on where the reader or the watcher, like a lot of horror movies, some of the older ones, where you would see a silhouette of an axe being swung. Or you can hear the scary music. It sets a mood, but you don't have to see it to be frightened.
Right,
it's the same thing with a sex scene or nudity. You don't have to see it to get the impression. It's just a waste of film, a waste of words.
I'm sure there are some rare cases that have to do with some kind of story where it could actually
Pornhub
help
doesn't count.
But I think those cases are pretty rare, right? And for like 99% of the time, like
you can do headshots. It just
that's what Johnny tells everybody that he loves in the film industry is just chill. Just don't go there. Just don't.
I mean, sometimes it can have more of an impact and add to shock value and things like that. Like, that's for sure. Like, what's her name? Keira Knightley had like a nude scene in The Hole.
I like Keira Knightley.
She was dead. It was her dead body.
Ew.
So it was like showing like proof of how she died and things. So like I was like, all right, in that case, I guess. Okay, here's one. In Game of Thrones, Daenerys had a lot of unnecessary ones, but there was one where like the tent was burning down, and they wanted to show she was immune to fire. So she walked out, her clothes got burned off, she was naked. And that kind of, if they showed from the shoulders up, you'd get it, but not totally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I still don't need it. You just said it. You get it, but it's not needed.
Yeah, but is she clothed under there? Does she have some armor on? You know what I mean? Does she have something protecting her from the fire? Or
right?
It leaves no questions that she's immune to fire if they show it, is what I mean.
Nah,
they could have showed her from the side or from behind or something. But if you get my drift, there are some cases where it can be somewhat useful, but not in most cases.
I still don't see it.
Yeah, and I don't care. All I look at is he is one good looking. I would drink this man's bathwater. And yes,
I definitely wouldn't. I would bottle it and sell it, and then probably.
I don't care what anybody says. He is adorable and kind and mysterious and talented.
Yeah, she is. She's had a few.
Oh, come
That's
on now.
actually
No,
that's
no.
actually him.
I am not outside. I am not drunk. I am not drunk. But I have seen Johnny Depp live on November 4th last year, and he was just so gosh darn
So
good.
basically, he starts kissing this girl, and people found it creepy. Not Johnny fans, but Amber fans went all hell high water. Oh, he's so creepy. He's kissing this girl. She's probably 20 years old or whatever.
It's just a fan. Who cares?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah.
How's that? Please. I'm not drunk.
No, Lisa, you're composed more so than last time. So you're composed.
John.
Yeah.
Up.
Is this guy isn't better looking than Johnny Depp?
That's not what a drunk man would say.
So yeah. I don't
Goodness
know.
gracious, he's just so sweet and kind and loving.
Yeah, I would tend to agree. So I hope one day. Here's all the. I guess this is a. You know what? I gotta say, I wasn't digging the Tonto role so much. That's one of the roles I was like, I just don't think this is working.
Yeah. Well,
To
he
be
was
honest,
loved
that just
one.
no matter how good Johnny was, I just don't think he got that Tonto role working.
No, you're right.
And like, he's not enough American Indian where it stands out. Like, okay, this guy should be playing. Like, let's get real. You know, like. So.
How about Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Do you like that one?
Oh, I think he was good in that. Yeah.
I showed it today.
I still like the original,
my
but just the
process.
Tonto was not so working. Not so good.
Tonto is probably not his best. I really want to hang out with Johnny and Manson. Oh, who doesn't?
But Tonto wasn't his fault, by the way. That wasn't his fault. He just took the job and, did his best. That wasn't his fault, but it just,
Without doubt.
Well, no, what I'm saying is he's just not strikingly enough American Indian. Like I think Tonto was obviously supposed to be looking right at him. He's American Indian. Like I just doesn't. Johnny doesn't strike people as American Indian. Sorry to say.
It also depends on the tribe too, though, because some tribes will look different.
He's part Cherokee, like Sean B said. The Tonto role was perfect for him. He's part Cherokee, he is, and he researched Native American. He did all his work before he did that, and yeah. Just saying.
All right, Tonto was hilarious. I never saw it. All right, you got me. You guys got me.
Good. It is hilarious. It's a really good movie. Yeah.
All right, I'm not gonna see it. It doesn't matter, but
whatever, John.
You guys know Sergeant Slaughter follows me?
Yeah, he follows me.
Well, thanks for blowing up my whole thing right there. Oh, now I'm not special anymore.
No, he's a big fan guy. If you reasonably show interest in his stuff, he's all about being a fan.
No, he's awesome. He's awesome.
Yeah.
There's Adam Waldman who doesn't follow me.
Have I told you?
Whoa, Adam Waldman's
really
getting up
good
to
book. This is an amazing book. The Blood Witch.
Thank you again.
Come on, John. Be a team player here.
So Adam Waldman's still tweeting. That's awesome.
He is. Yeah.
I don't know what this is about. I heard BuzzFeed's going under. BuzzFeed's just down its news division.
Yep, it's done. And Vox isn't too far behind it. I think it was Vox. Yeah, but they started shutting down a lot too. All these ones that went off of venture capital about 10 years ago, they're all collapsing.
Wow.
Citizen News is becoming the wave of the future. All these big corporations are not going to last when it comes to news anyway. At least I don't think so.
No, yeah, you're right. Okay, so I guess he's pointing out that BuzzFeed had some bad articles on Johnny. Now they're going under.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't matter. You know what? That's why he's out of the country and not talking to anybody, because he says Americans, oh my gosh, I'm never going to do an interview with them, because they will just twist it. And
yeah,
he's smart, man. I'm telling you, he's doing the right thing, and we all know that. The people that love him know he's doing the right thing. Everyone else like, where's Johnny Depp? Where's Johnny Depp? he's doing the right thing. He's like, I really don't feel like playing that game. You can't. I'm telling you, he's s- smart as pie.
You know what? I wish Adam wrote a little bit more on his tweets.
Thank
Like,
you.
he's such a smart guy, but you've got to like figure them out for yourself. They're not super clear. Like, dude, please just write like a couple of sentences. Just your main point would really help. You know, like I want to get a video out of this, but where do I start? Like, cool. I could talk for about 2 minutes on what he's got here, but then I'm like, oh, all right, you
Without
know.
without doubt.
So I just Adam, man, please a little more. And we know he's a smart guy, you know, like he makes
But
good
Adam's
points.
playing it right because he's smart, because he's a lawyer. He's not going to go somewhere to where it's going to come back at him. But he sits there and he feeds you a little tidbit here and there, little
You know
tidbit.
what? Adam
For
actually
people.
liked one of my tweets, and I had to check it was him.
He did.
He did. I checked it was him because you could check the account. You know what I mean? It was actually him.
Go
Right?
boy. That's
So,
awesome.
See?
Oh my goodness gracious. That's
Yep.
amazing. Go.
Yeah, he doesn't follow people,
Go,
so I couldn't
John.
expect that. But
Go, John.
that was a moment. I was like, all right, so
Yeah.
Adam Waldman actually saw my account and liked, because I tweeted out something he did that just says thanks, Adam. You know, and Doug Stanhope's replied to me too. Actually commented also.
Wow, that's really
So,
cool, Dolls.
Yeah, I got Doug, and the guy Paul Barisi follows me.
Oh wow.
I
So,
can't claim that one. You got me there.
Cool.
Yeah. Oh, I got you,
That's
Dig.
really
I got
cool.
you, but you got a few little things on me. But we can see who's got the more.
Nice.
We can see who's got the more annoying wife. You probably
nice
I
now.
probably beat you there. I probably got the more annoying wife. So
I'll let you win that one any day.
how come I hear men joke about wives more than oh, I have such an annoying husband. I think women talk about husbands in different ways.
Whatever.
Like, I just don't hear women like, I've got such an annoying husband, like kind of like that. It's always like a serious thing, like my husband didn't do this, didn't do that. Men are more jokingly, I have this annoying wife and everything, but it's more like lovingly, jokingly. You know what I mean?
I'll bring the teasing down. My husband had a cardiac arrest, and I did CPR on him for 18 minutes. I couldn't bring him back. There's nothing worse in a life than that. Just saying.
Yeah, well, I would say if you lose a kid, then that's worse, maybe.
Well,
I had to resuscitate my son 3 times.
Flipping crazy. I did CPR, and I did it correctly because I learned, and I couldn't bring that boy back. And
I wouldn't be able to do CPR. I'd be terrible at it.
Well, you should learn then, because I thought I had whatever, but you know what? You can save people's lives by that.
Well, I'm not sure how I'm gonna learn. This is where I work, right here.
I know,
so
but
not going anywhere.
You can never learn enough. Learn something new every day.
Yep. And I'm not. YouTube isn't my job, by the way. I don't mean that, but I work at home now, and just never went back to the office after the pandemic hit. Like most people, has my collar been like this the whole time? What the hell? It's like crooked. Oh, geez. So
Blame it on the
anyway,
beer.
like a lot of people, I was talking to my boss and my company. I'm like, should I really come back? Is there a reason for me to be taking up space in the office? And everyone was just like, I guess not. And my transportation was what, like $13 a day?
Oh,
Wow.
So why not just save that?
yeah, that's crazy.
It was even more if I had to go, on a location someplace else after the office. Like if I had to go out and meet a client, then it's more because I don't pay for my transportation. So I'm like, why not just cut a couple $100 a month and I'll just work from home,
Yep. Makes sense.
And then, maybe I could make some YouTube videos.
No.
Right.
No.
And using AI to write certain things for you.
Actually, I've done a lot of work on chatbot and it's been fantastic. Hey, it's gonna
Hey,
look.
John, I'm just going to comment to Nicole E. She said
Okay, sure.
CPR can help keep things circulating until paramedics get there. I did CPR on George for 18 minutes. And yes, I thought I had him because the chest was going up and down, the noise, and I was screaming at him. I did it right. I actually broke a bone in his chest bone, which they say, whoo, that means you're doing it right. So, yes, thank you. That was very kind of you. And, you know, you do what you gotta do, but learn CPR, John, because you saved someone's life.
Yeah, like I said, I've had to do it to my special needs son 3 different times.
And it will save a life, but you gotta know how you're doing it. And, you know, it was 5 o'clock in the morning. I came out. I was like, George, you're supposed to be gone to work. And he was blue, and I pushed him over, called 911. Oh my gosh. And if you've ever done CPR, it hurts. Your body will be just like, oh my gosh, it hurts so bad.
No, well, I'll keep that in mind.
John, just saying, I'm not trying to bring people down. I did what I, tried to do,
No doubt, no
just
doubt.
happens. He was my baby, and I lost him. So.
Yeah, well, that's sad.
Okay, thank you, Nicole E. Thank you. I did try so hard.
So yeah. Anyway,
So
we
you
are
have three
on.
boys, or do you have three boys, John?
Yes.
Three boys. I thought you might have had one girl. You have
Well,
three
the
boys?
last one was supposed to be a girl, and that's why we had the last one because my wife wanted a girl, but I told her I can't have girls, but she didn't listen to me, and now we have 3 boys.
So, okay. Are you at 4?
No, 3. But
You're not going 4?
no way. We have a small
Mama
place.
wants you to have 4?
The place is too small for the 5 of us, so no, we can't. So
Your
actually,
boys are so cute, though. Come on now.
I'll try to find a little more of them. Oh, there's Baby Yoda. There you go. And this scene looks so silly. Thank you,
Oh, I
Tammy, for
like
stopping
it.
by. So
See,
what
they're
time is it
silly,
there? Oh,
though.
it's only like 9 o'clock. Going to
So
sleep
cute.
at 9 o'clock? Okay.
So
Okay then.
cute.
Yeah.
This could be in Europe like Laura. It's pretty late for Laura.
Yeah. Yeah, this scene looks really. See, I haven't seen this, so I can't say in full, but this scene looks just pretty silly, you know? Now, I like the character. I like Baby Yoda. I think they did a good job. It was a good idea, but they should have kept it more mysterious. I think they should have taken him off the show, to be honest, or had him come in here and there, not be like a main player on the show. It's kind of like would have been better being a mysterious character that people wondered about, speculated about. Don't let out information on it. Don't put it all out there. And they just ruined it. And it's still a cool character, but they ruined it. I'm sorry. Too bad.
I
Sorry, Disney.
tried
You
to
suck
watch
once
the
again at making
last
Star
season
Wars.
of, and I didn't like it. But the first season of Mandalorian, it just had me just like right there. But the last one, I don't know. But then again, like I said, I'm not a big Star Wars fan.
So this person says, here's an unpopular opinion. I'm actually not at all concerned about innocent men losing their jobs over false sexual allegations. What? That's one of the most sexist, feminazi things I've ever heard in my life.
Without doubt.
Like that kind of thought should really be locked up. Like really,
That's pretty evil.
That's not like I say that really, with caution about like locking people up for things that's a real lock up kind of thought. You don't care about like innocent people.
Without
Come
doubt.
on. That's not a person should be in society. That's I'd say lock her up. Seriously, that's terrible. That's a terrible line of thought. Like,
Yeah.
Without doubt.
Well, thank you, Mary. That's a nice comment. And you got glasses too, and everyone's got glasses except me.
Thank you.
Yeah, I only wear them because they look cute. I don't need them. Just teasing. Come on now. I appreciate you, John. Thanks for a nice live. Thanks to dailies in chat. Love you all. Mary Lynn, you're so sweet. Every time we're on live, she's always so nice.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think I'm probably gonna wrap it up here in about 2 hours.
2 hours?
Yeah, we've been here 2 hours. Well, I've been on 2 hours.
I haven't been here for 2 hours, but I am
No, but you came on pretty early. You've been on over an hour.
about 2 hours though.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up. How you feeling, Adega? Pretty ready to just about wrap it up?
My body's been telling me I've done for a while. That's why I've been quiet.
Hold on, one more time.
Yeah, definitely. If you could put the
This
book link
is an
in there.
amazing book.
Let me do some thanks. Thank you, Laura B,
People.
for that,
The blood
and
red.
thank you.
Just saying, really good. Go for it.
Thank you, Raphael. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Super. Thank you, Bernice. Thank you, Bosette. Thank you, Danny. Thank you, Die for JD. Thank you, Caroline. Thank you, Laura B. Thank you, Bernice. Bosette. Danny's World. Thank you, guys. Nicola. Sean B. Tammy. Bosette again. Celeste. Sean B. again. Myself and I. And Bosette again. And
and John, love you.
JJ. Oh, I
missed
JJ here. Thank you so much, JJ. And Lana, thank you. But yeah, 2 hours is my longest live, I think, ever. Usually I'll stay on 2 hours. Maybe not ever, but in a long time. So anything you want to say before we go, Adega?
Nope. Just love you. We'll talk to you in a day or two.
All right. Adega, stay on for 1 minute after the live, so I want to talk to you for a second.
Yeah, we'll do.
You guys have
as always, John. I appreciate it. As much